Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are going to do the unboxing and full review of the Samsung Gear Fit. We are also going to talk about the key features and how to use the Samsung Gear Fit with your Samsung phone. As of now, it is supported with Samsung Galaxy S5 and Note 3, but it will be supported with all other Samsung Galaxy devices. Approximately 18 devices it will be supported with, and same goes for the Gear 2 as well. So the Gear 2 will also be supported with 18 Samsung Galaxy devices, which include smartphone and other devices. So we are going to unbox this. This is how the package looks like, and again, as far as the MRP of this device is concerned, it is printed on the box as 16,860, and then the package contents is going to be the Smart Gear Fit, the charging dock, one travel adapter will be there, and this is how the package looks like. This is a very small sleek package, and at the back side of the package we have the specifications of the device mentioned, which says that it has a curved Super AMOLED display, which is a good thing because we haven't seen any gear gadget from Samsung earlier which has a curved display. And we have actually talked about this watch, we have done a hands-on of this watch. This is actually a watch come device for health tracking, so this is something which is a subset of Gear 2. So Gear Fit is definitely a subset. It provides you the basic functionality you are looking for in a device like this. In case you would like to have more functionalities, you can always select Gear 2, but Gear Fit is for those who are worried about time, date and health tracking activities, which you can actually track with Gear Fit. So it is also IP67 certified. That means you can actually dip this device inside water for 1 meter for 30 minutes and it will keep on working. You have Bluetooth 4.0 connectivity supported. You have gyro and accelerometer sensor and heart rate sensor as well on this device. The model number of the watch is SMR350. This is the model number. So let's do the unboxing and let's take a look what we have in the package. So once we open the package, the first thing which we will get inside the package is the Samsung Gear Fit. Now here we have the Gear Fit. As you can see, the first thing it displays is the clock, which is like this. Again, this is something which is not suitable for me. At least I don't want an analog clock to be shown on a curved display, which is kind of vertical design like this. So we will tell you how to change this. So I have been using this one as well for around 2 days approximately with the watch, and this is something which I like more than the Gear 2, and I tell you the reason why. So talking about the design, this has followed almost the same design. It has the same kind of strap, wrist strap, which says Gear Fit, and then you have this lock which you can actually adjust as per your hand size. The wrist size you can adjust it as per the preference you have, and then here you have the chrome finish bezel on the watch, and this is how the curved display look like. One thing which I really like about the Samsung Gear Fit is the curved Super AMOLED display. It is kind of a display which you can see from different angles without any issues. There is no color fading which happens, and this is something which is very good. So in case you have it on your hand like this, and then you are actually taking a look at it from an angle, and maybe if you are not looking vertically like this, and if you're taking a look over it from an angle, you can actually read what is there on the screen, which is actually a very good thing. And this is something which the curved Super AMOLED display provides on this particular watch as a functionality, which is definitely useful. So we will take a look over the Gear Fit later on. Let's take a look what we have in the package. So inside the package on this one as well, we get a standard charger from Samsung, which is a power charger, and again it cannot be used for data syncing. You cannot do any kind of data syncing with this device from your PC. As far as the output current from this charger is concerned, it is a 0.7 ampere charger, which is a higher current rating as compared to the one which we have seen on Gear 2. And apart from this, you also get a connector to actually charge this one. And again, in order to connect this one as well, you just need to make sure that this connector part over here should go like this. So once it goes like this, it will attach it, and when you get a click sound, that means it is connected, and it will not come out. it is kind of tight, and then you can connect this particular charger with the power port, and then you can connect this point over here. One thing I would like to tell you is that make sure whenever you charge this device with this accessory on, make sure you use only this charger, because other charger from Samsung Galaxy phones which are kind of 1 ampere current, or sometimes they are 2 ampere current, may destroy this device and they may actually harm the device in terms of charging. I would not suggest you to go use any other third-party chargers to actually charge the Gear Fit or Gear 2. So in order to make this thing come out, you just need to apply some pressure over here and it will come out. So these are the things which we get in the package. Apart from this, you also get a quick start guide which comes within the package of the Gear Fit as well. You get a warranty card, and this is how the quick start guide look like, which tells you about how you can connect the charging dock, how you can actually charge it, and then it also tells you the sensors and the connectivity when it comes to charging. You have a heart rate sensor and a connectivity port over here with which you can actually make it connect and can charge. You can also replace the strap like this, so you can actually disconnect the strap as well, and they have actually told you how to do that. You can actually do this in this way and the device will come out from the strap, and then you can have other color strap as well. The default color which you get within the package is going to be black, and on this side, if we take a look here, they have actually talked about the applications and how to use it. You just need to swipe your finger over the display. You have a button always to come back to the home screen. So on this device there is no physical button especially to come out to the home screen, but there is a button to wake up the display. So this is the button to wake up the display. The moment you press this, it will show the clock, and the moment you press this again, it will make sure that the display is off, and you can always turn on the display by pressing this button again. At the bottom of the watch you can see some connectors over here which are actually for charging, and you have a heart rate sensor over here which will track your heart rate. Once you have it on your hand, you can actually track the heart rate with this particular device, and you can also set a custom wallpaper like the one which I have set on the watch on the Gear Fit, as you can see. And again, the interface is very simple, and because of the curved display you can actually go across all the options which you have on the watch. So taking a look over notification, this device will also provide you notifications once it is paired up with your Samsung Galaxy S5 or other Samsung phones. For this device, in order to make it connected, you need to install the Gear Fit Manager. So previously for Gear 2 it was Gear 2 Manager, for this one it is going to be Gear Fit Manager, and this one again you need to install from the Samsung App Store. So once you tap on it, accept and download, it will take some time. It will download this application, and once it is downloaded, you are good to go. You can only connect either the Gear Fit or the Gear 2 at a time with your Samsung Galaxy S5 or any other Samsung phone. So make sure you are using only one of any of these two devices at a time, because using both of these devices with the same phone is not going to be possible, and make sure you don't try to do that because it will not work. So this application is now downloaded, it is installing as of now. Let me just open this application once it is installed, and then let me just configure and connect to the Gear Fit. Same way you can actually connect to your Gear 2 in case you have it. So right now it is connected to Samsung Gear 2. Let me just end this connection, it will give me a warning. And once it is connected, I need to make sure the Bluetooth is on this device as well. So I need to go into settings, and over here I need to tap on Bluetooth, and I have to make it visible. So once it is visible, then I can scan again, and here I see it. So once I see it, I just need to tap, and now it is getting connected. So all the data will be erased from the Gear Fit memory once you have connected it with your any other phone. Previously this was connected to other Samsung phone, so that is why it is saying that. The Gear Fit is actually working with any Samsung phone. We have just made it work with Samsung Galaxy Note 2, so which is pretty good. That means you can actually connect the Gear Fit with any Samsung phone out there, but it will only work with Samsung phone as of now. I'm not sure exactly whether it will work with the other Android devices or not. So right now it is saying that to connect the Gear Fit, first download the Gear Fit Manager, which we have already done, and once you have downloaded the GearFit Manager, in the GearFit Manager select the device you want to connect to. So once we have connected it over here, and it is taking some time, now it is asking me to confirm the passkey, and once I confirm this on both of these devices, it will tell me that these two devices are now connected. And okay, so now these are connected. We need to first of all agree to the license terms, and then you need to agree with the Samsung policy for the software, and then you need to tap on finish. Once you do it, then it is connected. Now it is telling you that how you can actually tap the back button to go back. So you can either have it on your left hand or your right hand, and then this is how you can change the orientation. So you can have it like this way the menu will change. So let's do it for the left hand as of now, and once you do it, you just need to tap on the right button. So now it is configured, and it is displaying the time, the date as well, and now I can access the notification from the device. Right now there are no notifications. I can control the music player on the Samsung Galaxy S5 once it is connected, and then under settings I can see the battery level, the Bluetooth connectivity is on or off, and I can control over the clock style. This is the default clock style. You can have it like this, in which you will have 2 time zones tracked, and then you have this kind of a time zone in which also tell you that if there is a project meeting going on as per your calendar notification. It will also give you the information around the pedometer sensor which you have on the device, with which it is actually tracking your steps. And then you have this thing which actually allows you to have the time as well as the weather on the lock screen itself, and this is another way in which you can have an analog clock like this. So I personally like this one, so let me just tap on this one and the clock will get changed. You can also change the wallpaper from here again. So there are a couple of different wallpapers which you can have on this device. So these are all the wallpapers which you can set from the GearFit Manager as well. So once you have the GearFit Manager installed, you can actually use that applications as well. So once I tap on the recent button, and if I go to the GearFit Manager, I will see all these options over here, which includes S Health. Again, these options are kind of limited as compared to the Gear 2 Manager, which has more options, but this one will give you access to your S Health application data, which will show up on the GearFit which you are using with the Samsung device. And one more thing which is going to be there is that you can actually change everything on the GearFit from this application again. So once this is the Gear Manager. Let me just come out and go back to the GearFit Manager. Once I tap over here and go to the GearFit Manager, so here we have the GearFit Manager, and right now I can have the information from SL's application. I can control the notifications over here. Again, this device also have the smart relay option, in which you can view the content from your gear on your mobile device by picking up your mobile device. So you can actually do that, and this way it will show up your mobile device details in terms of notification alerts. You will get all this information on your device itself, and then you have a preview message which you can enable and disable for incoming calls, alarms and other things. And then you can also keep the screen off, especially in case you would like to set this feature. Right now it is going to work for incoming calls, alarm schedule, for missed calls, messages as well, for email and weather. You can actually check it, but it will also support third-party applications, as you can see. So you can have third-party applications which will work with the GearFit Manager, and you will see the notifications with the GearFit device, and you will see the notifications on the device itself. You can control over the settings. Double pressing the power key can actually allow you to launch different application, including pedometer sensor. So let me just tap it over here, and if I double click the button, it will launch the pedometer. So it has launched the pedometer in this case, and once it has done that, I can actually tap and start recording my steps. So this is how you can actually configure almost everything on the device from this application again. And this application is extensive in terms of what all options you get. So taking a look over the device interface over here, you can actually track your steps. You can go over the menu. You can actually find your Samsung Galaxy S5 from here. So once you tap on it, and once you tap on the search, this device will ring up. So this is how you can find a Samsung Galaxy S5 or any other Samsung phone with the GearFit, and same way you can actually find this device as well. But as of Now this feature is going to be supported for the Gear 2 but not for the Gear Fit. Right now I do not see any option of finding the device from here as far as Gear Fit is concerned, so you cannot do that. So that is something which is different as far as Gear Fit is concerned. Again, the kind of functionalities you get with the Gear 2 are much more as compared to the Gear Fit. So here we have notification, media settings. The number of applications you see on this device are limited. You have a heart rate sensor as well, and let me just show you how does it work. So if you have it on your wrist like this, and let me just tie this. So once you have tied it like this, you make sure that you hold your hand stable and you should be quiet, and then I can go to the heart rate application, tap over here, and then I can tap and start. So now the Gear Fit is positioned on my wrist, and once it is positioned I just need to tap, and now it is measuring. So let's wait for a moment. It will take some seconds to actually measure my heart rate, and then it will show it. So it has shown the heart rate now, and I can keep a track of these heart rate in terms of history. I can actually take a look at it. Anyways, whenever you want to come out, you can actually tap on the back button over there on the screen itself. With the power button you will not be able to do that. So exercise mode actually allows you to do the tracking of your running, walking, cycling, and then you have hiking as well. You can maintain the history of all these activities over here. That will be there. And the moment you connect this Gear Fit with any other device, that history will go, all the data will get erased, and again all the data will get synced up with this application over here. So you can actually change the data, and you can have the data backed up on your phone. You do have a timer as well, and then which is kind of a stop timer. You can also set it to sleep mode. Whenever you are sleeping, it will record the data. This is how it will work. So you have similar functionalities, a lot of features on this device. As far as the styling of this Gear Fit is concerned, you can actually change it. You just need to tap on anything over here, and then it will change the wallpaper in the background. You can actually set any specific image as well from your camera gallery, which you have taken from your Samsung Galaxy S5, and set that as a camera wallpaper, as a wallpaper on the Gear Fit. So this device in all provide you almost all the functionalities, but again not complete functionality. It will provide you the option of tracking your heart rate, tracking your health activities like jogging, running, walking, anything like that. And then you have this device which can also work for you as a watch. It has a timer, it has more things like heart rate sensor as well, and you can actually find your Samsung Galaxy S5 from the Gear Fit. So all these features are supported. This is a limited functionality device as compared to Gear 2, but pretty good for especially for those who don't want the Gear 2. And this device in terms of backup is much better than the Gear 2 as well, and this is something I am saying after using this device for 2 days. So in terms of the settings, it can actually provide you the indication for the battery as well. You need to go into setting for that, and again right now the settings cannot be opened because the application is open. So I can actually come out, and then if I go into settings over here, I can see it. So it will give you the battery indication, and this device will last for you around more than 2 days or 3 days at times, the moment you charge it for once, in terms of the battery backup, which is pretty good. So in all, I would like to give a thumbs up to the Gear Fit, the kind of features it provides. Do let me know if you have any specific question for the Samsung Gear Fit. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.